Hi there, my name's Chris. I'm back again, and I'm the face behind Loopy Loop UK. I live in the north of England, northeast, with my partner Dave and my dog Sadie. I've come on today to let you see what works in progress I've got done. There's quite a few, and finished objects. There's only one bag of finished objects because they're small items. So let's crack on. So my first finished object is a bag of scrunchies. I've done these for my granddaughter's friends who's in a dance class. And I just used Wool Warehouse chenille, and I've done some peach ones. Just double treble crochets round hair bubbles. I've done a pink one. Well, I've done a few pink ones. I've done some green ones. She's already got one bag of these, and she's given them all out at school to her friends. And then I tried some double knit yarn that I had, and I made her a couple in double knit yarn as well, which is again Wool Warehouse Create, own make, lovely, soft. And I've done some yellow ones. So she'll be over the moon with them when she comes to collect them. And that's the last of the yarn, so there we go. The finished bag of scrunchies. Put them down there. Oh, before I forget, what I'm wearing is my seashells cardigan that I finished. I can't stand up because I can't weight bear. And the pattern goes all the way up the sleeves. So that's what I'm wearing. I did show you it on previous podcasts, so if you're interested, you can go back and have a look. When I talk about the pattern and the yarn. Right. The next work in progress is the one that I forgot to show you last time. It's a cardigan pattern, a knitted cardigan this time. And it's a serdar pattern, and the number is 7224, and it's this one. Come on, camera, focus. It doesn't have a rib, it has a lace pattern for the rib. And then it goes right up the side of the button band and the buttonhole band and the sleeve cuff. So that's the knitted cardigan. I'm not sure whether to frog it or keep it. The reason being, one, the wool keeps splitting, the yarn keeps splitting all the time, and two, it's hand wash only, which isn't very fair on Dave really. But I'm sure he'll give it a go right in the washer. And I've done it in the Elements West Yorkshire Spinners. There's a beautiful lace. I'll just pull you down a bit. There's a beautiful lace rib pattern and this is the back. So I don't know what to do. I don't know whether to pull it out, pull it all down, or whether to crack on and just do a little bit each day, see how it goes. But it's a lovely colour, and that's so much fun to make with the lace instead of a rib. So let me know in your comments what you think. Should I keep it and finish it, or should I just pull it all out and give the wool to charity? So that's, and there's the side. This one's the side where I put stitches on for the button band. So I've got the back and one side complete. So that's that one. My next work in progress is knitted. Because I've been doing an awful lot of crochet, I wanted something just to get my teeth into instead of crochet. So I bought King Cole Zigzag in the colourway 3472, and the colourway is called Clown. Here we are, Zigzag, King Cole. Lovely shades of pinks and greens and peaches. And I've started a pair of socks, 2x2 rib, 20 rounds. I haven't started the heel flap yet, so I'm going to do 40 rounds on the leg. Then I'll start the heel flap and gusset. But yeah, it's knitting up really nice. It's knitting up like a fair isle. So I'm excited to get these done. And then that's another pair to my collection. So that's me socks. I've been going to the hospice as well, to the craft days. So I took that with me last week. So that's me socks done. Well, they're not done, in progress. Right. My next work in progress is my Nature's Walk blanket, which last podcast I said I'd ordered the yarn for it, and that when it came in the post I'd make a podcast and come on and show you it. Well, it did come in the post. I got my crochet hook out, I got the pattern out, and over the week, well, week and a half, I've nearly crocheted all the yarn up. My hook's been on fire. So this is Natasha from Hooks and Stitches. Pop over to her channel because she's running this Nature's Walk blanket crochet along, and I've joined in with her. So pop over to Hooks and Stitches and say Chris sent you. And this is the Nature's Walk blanket. Oh yeah. And each square is a different pattern. There's like butterflies, there's buds, there's gates, there's the North Star. But I'm going to show you, and I'll show you what yarn is left because I've done an awful lot. These are the pattern squares. So you do 4 of each. of those, and I've only got two lots of patterns to do, so another 8 squares, well 7 because I've already done a snowflake. So wait, in no particular order, I'll start showing you. So this one is called berries. There we are, berries. There's the chart. And thanks to Sally for encouraging me to use the charts. I've used the charts an awful lot and I was so scared to do it. So Sally is Nanny Moon's Crochet. Pop over to her as well and give her some love and tell her Chris sent you. That's Nanny Moon's Crochet. So they're the berries. And these are my 4 squares. Don't know where that's gone. The next one is gates. Next pattern is gates. And that one, there's 4 of them. And this is gates. And that gates is Stylecraft Bambino. I bought all Bambino and Bellissima for this project. And that's called Little Boy Blue. Excuse me. That's Little Boy Blue in gates. I can't find the berries. Ball of yarn. Don't know what's happened to it. So the next one is a flower chart. Focus, focus. And these are the 4. Two and 2. And these are flowers. And that one is Stylecraft Bambino from Wool Warehouse. And that's in the colourway Soft Pink. The next one is leaves on a tree. That's a chart for the leaves. And there's the 4 squares. And this is Stylecraft Bellissima DK and that's in the colourway Luscious Leaves. That's why I use that one. Doesn't look like it's got light and dark, but it's supposed to be solid. But it's got a sheen on it that makes it look light and dark, and it looks nice in real life. So that's the Stylecraft Bellissima in Luscious Leaves. Just move some of this out the way. Oh, I found it. I found the berries one, and it's Stylecraft Bellissima DK, and that's in Raspberry Riot, the colour for the berries. Oops. The next one, oh, I've dropped a ball of wool, is wheat, the heads of wheat in the field. And it's got puff stitches to represent the wheat. And I did this one. There's all four. And there's the wheat. And the wheat is Stylecraft Bellissima, and it's in the colourway Toasted Almond, which I thought was a good representation for wheat. My next one is Blossom. There's the chart for the blossom. And it's done in Stylecraft Bellissima DK, and that is the colourway Orchid Haze. That's nice purpley pink. There's my 4 squares for that one. So that's, what did I say that was? That one's Blossom. The next one is my favourite one, and it's Butterfly, and that's a chart. Can you see the butterflies here? I really enjoyed doing that square. There's the 4 of them. And there's the butterflies. And the butterfly is done in Stylecraft Bellissima in the colourway Perfectly Peach. Lovely. And it's lovely yarn, the Bambino and the Bellissima. It's lovely yarn. No problems at all. My next one is North Star. North Star was a trying one. There's the chart for North Star. And there's the 4 squares for North Star. As you can see, the star. Kept getting stuck on it, kept ripping it out. And it was all because one of the chains was hiding under a treble crochet and it was knocking all the pattern out. And this one's done in the Starcraft Bellissima crystal blue, which is a nice pale duck eggy blue. My next one is buds. So these look like little buds, popcorn stitches they are. What they call the popcorn stitch, where you take your hook out and replace it in another stitch and then pull it all together and it ends up like buds on a flower. So there's my 4 buds. And there they are, look, little buds. Gorgeous they are. I enjoyed doing that one as well. I think the complicated ones were easier than what the easy ones were. And this one's, the buds is done in Bambino, Starcraft Bambino double knit. And the colourway is Heather. And the next one, this was a pain. Again, the stitches were hiding underneath each other and I just could not get it to go right. This one's Sunshine. And it says on the piece of paper, this is one of the simple ones. But mine were coming out and they were all going straight up because I wasn't paying attention to what was going on. And I was going to just make my own up and then I picked it up and I did it. So this is Sunshine and there's my 4 squares. There's the square. And this one's done in Starcraft Bambino double knit. And that is colourway Yummy Yellow. These are all from Wool Warehouse. And that's a new colour. Yummy Yellow. Lovely and soft. And then last but not least is Snowflake. It's not the last set, it's just the last one I've done. And I've only done 1 and a bit squares. So this is Snowflake. And I only have 1 square to show for Snowflake. And I've just started the next one. And it's in Starcraft Bellissima, and that's in the colourway Silver Lining. It's like a grey and white fleck, and that's Snowflake. Can you just pass me that ball of wool, Dave? Green one. Right, the next colour for me I've got a clover pattern to do, is Bambino double knit by Starcraft, and I've got this for the chart called Clover, and it's called Oh Let's See the Colour. So that's my next lot. After, when I've done the Snowflake, that'll be my next lot. That's pretty. And then I got 4 balls of the Bambino double knitting by Stylecraft, and this is in the colour Clotted Cream, so I got 4 of them to join all my squares together, crochet them together. And then what I'm going to do, I'm not doing the same border. I'm going to use the sample pattern for hearts, and I'm going to put hearts all around the edge of the border in the Clotted Cream. So it'll be different. It'll be different to Natasha's. So, you know, if you want to see her progress, you can see hers. And I think that's it. That's all I've got to show you on my finished objects and my works in progress. So let me know what you think about the cardigan. Should I frog it or should I keep it and finish it in my own time? Also, I'd like to thank all the well wishes that you've sent for my son. He's looking more like himself as the days go on. He's still having his chemotherapy, and he's now taking his steroids that they've given him. So, and he said next time I podcast to say a big thank you from him. I've been going to the hospice for the last 3 Thursdays on a craft day. There's not many people there at all. And today I've actually been to the seaside and had some fish and chips and lemon top ice cream, the Greg's coffee. So all's been good today, and it's given me a great big lift. So I'm going to leave it there for now, and I hope to see you soon when I'll be joining the squares. So thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe or share my videos. I'd much appreciate it. And bye for now. Thank you. Bye.